Hey, what it do? This your boy OJ the Juiceman. Big shout out to Progress Report. I just finished my interview with Lalaa Shepard, cuz. Let's get it. Aye.
Progress Report.
What's going on, man? It's your girl Lalaa Shepard, man. We here with a new edition of Conversations with Lalaa, presented by the Progress Report. And you already know who I got here with me, man. I got
okay. Juiceman in them motherfuckers.
Yeah, the one and only, man. This is our third interview.
Oh, man, the third one we gonna smash, man.
3P, man. First and foremost, I want to just say, man, Happy New Year to you.
Same to you, Lalaa. You know, I'm with you all the way 1,000.
I already know, man. You know, I'd be super excited, man. You definitely one of my favorite artists. So, you know, whenever we can do this, I'm just super humbled and just grateful. You know what I mean?
That's real. Thank you, man. For real. I appreciate it.
Absolutely, man. So what's new? What's going on? 2020 OJ.
To the Juiceman, motherfucker. Oh, I got a new tape in the making. I'm probably maybe 25, 30 days out.
Okay. Exclusive.
And dropping it, you know what I'm saying? And sorry for the delay, but I did put something out. I want to say November. I did 6 Rings 4.
Damn right.
I supposed to double back for like holiday time, Christmas, like I always do, but I end up re-putting out Alaska and Atlanta, Lord of the Rings. So I felt like that was my holiday gift back to them. Even though folks wanted the new music, people were still looking forward to me re-dropping that it wasn't on iTunes and Google Play and stuff like that.
For sure. And you know, I was definitely going to get into that. I was going to ask you about the process of re-releasing your back catalog. Like, what did that look like? What did it take? Why did it take so damn long? Because you know we was looking forward to it. So talk about that.
Man, I can say one of the reasons why it took so long was I couldn't find the files for it.
Okay.
It was like, you know, hard drive back when I was recording maybe 2010 somewhere else, probably 10 locations ago.
Shit.
And that hard drive got misplaced, but big up to someone I think I went to Twitter and said, could somebody find the files for me?
Wow.
And somebody actually found them and emailed them to me, and I was able to re-put them up on iTunes the right way, because it hadn't been up on there, and folks really liked those tapes.
Hell yeah.
And I felt like even though it was backdated to like what 10, 9, and 11,
don't matter.
It was still good music that people wanted to I was gonna say put on CDs, but you know it ain't no more CDs, so put in your phone to download into their catalog. So I just ran with that, man.
Damn right, man. You know, I was super excited when I saw it. I couldn't even believe it. I'm like, are you serious? You know what I mean? So you know, I'm riding around with all that shit, you know. And after the latest project that you put out November, that ball player, that's my shit.
I see when you put out the ball player produced by G Money, man.
Yeah, man. That shit fire.
Yeah, I appreciate that, Lalaa. Thank you, man.
For sure. OJ, man, what's your favorite OJ song?
It'd probably be, I probably have to say, in the world, can I pick 2 or just one?
You can pick 2, because I know that's a tough question.
So my first one would probably be, damn, I got like 3, 4, but okay, if it's just 2, I probably have to say, make the track say either No Hook or Copper Chicken. And that's a hard decision, because Copper Chicken came before No Hook, but No Hook got down hard too. So
facts.
It's between them 3, but just 2, you know.
True. And on the latest project, you did a No Hook too.
I did a No Hook too, featuring Gucci, Key Glock, Pablo, and Migo Dominigo. From Migos over there with YRN.
Got you. How'd that come about?
Fucking around at P-Dom studio one night, me, Gucci, and everybody from QC down there was in that bitch, and everybody was in there recording, and you know, them niggas got to the top of their head and be freestyling, so it was like a 6-7 song event that night, and I might have got on like 2-3, you know what I'm saying, and that No Hook was one of them.
Facts. So what's your recording process like then? You know, like you just said, like, you know, just going around QC, they do be, you know, just off top, off the vibe, you know what I'm saying? So what's your recording process like?
Well, you know, lately I was big on studio budgets or whatnot, but since I invested and got my own studio, you know, I record at home, so it really be like I was gonna say a timely fashion, but not really, because while I'm at home, I'm really bullshitting because I don't got no niggas around me. Like, as far as being in the paid studio session, you got niggas around you and you on the clock. But at home, it's like I ain't got to pay for studio time, and it's all free. So it be depending on how I'm feeling when I get up that day. And then, like, sometimes during my day, if I'm out running the street, when I get back home, 1 or 2 o'clock, I might go to record until like 4 or 5 o'clock. But then I turn around and wake up late the next day. But it's just my time frames on me recording is when I really get up and feel like just going in. Even when I'm listening to the beats, because listening to the beat is different from on a laptop to in the beat speakers.
My God.
You know what I'm saying? For sure. I be like, I just want to hear the beats that the producer send me through emails. I be want to hear them on the beat speakers besides the laptop and the headphones or whatnot.
Nah, that's a fact. Okay, so you mentioned, you know, you and Gucci was in the studio, and then the latest interview, or the last interview we did, that was 2017, and right around that time, you know, Gucci had just like got out. He was about to get out, I believe, something like that. So, you know, since then y'all have worked and all that good stuff, man.
Yeah, we been putting in that work. Yeah, big bro came, you know, reached a hand back out to the little homie. You know, we always been down since
for sure.
Mount Paul, man.
Back in
you
the
know
day.
What I'm saying? Way before Sun Valley. You always hear rap about Sun Valley, but we really came from Mount Paul. So
facts.
But you know, bro came, you know, he live in Florida now, so it ain't just always he here 24/7. So once he get here, you got to go on and catch him and go on and get on in with him. You know what I'm saying? Because you never know that morning he out. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I look at it whenever he touch the city.
True. Talk about just reuniting, and what's one thing that you noticed that may be different, or just, you know, something that's you know, when I say different, I don't necessarily mean in a bad way neither, but just something different with Gucci now versus when you knew him before.
It really together when we together. It really ain't no different. Just we ain't on Memorial Drive in his studio no more. It's the same shit going on, same goo troop motherfucker, what I would call them, you know. I mean, even just we got excessive pints of lean around and shit like that no more, but we still kicking flavor, you know what I'm saying? Like home the same way to me. Yeah, to me he like he ain't changed just the fact like I said, we ain't at his studio on Memorial Drive no more.
Got you. Yeah. So the recording process still the same. You're still just going in, just going and going.
And you know, Goop, but he one of a kind. He homo, freestyle homo, right?
Facts.
He look at me like, damn, you still right? Like, hell yeah, bit bro. You know, I gotta jot my shit down to get it out of the way, right? You know what I'm saying? So,
for sure.
But he might be 3-4 songs in, and I'm like 1 or 2 songs in, or I'm 1 song in and writing on the second song. You see what I'm saying?
Got you.
Yeah, but the work ethic still there though.
Okay. For sure, you got to do it work for you. You know what I mean? Everybody formally be totally different.
Totally
you know what I mean?
Because I don't try the freestyle shit, but I feel like my freestyle shit ain't better than my rote shit. It like
respect.
When I write, like if I freestyle, and then I listen back to it, I'm like, man, if I wrote it, I could have said something way harder, and more funnier, or some, you know what I'm saying, some more trap shit. But by me freestyling, then I always been that guy that never really go back and re-edit records. Once I laid, I send it out, get mixed, and then next thing you know, it's getting put out. So that's why I just always tend to stick to my routine or whatnot. But every now and then I catch me a 1 or 2 freestyle. Ain't gonna be no whole bunch on. It's gonna be about 1 or 2 on though.
Respect. All right. Speak on motivating the youngsters, man. You know, I remember we was in a session that was right after that last interview. Reese LaFleur, man, he stopped you and was like, "Yo, OJ, man, like just you know, just paying homage, like." And now it's Reese's time. Like he just put out a body of work. Yeah, he going crazy. You know, and also too like Rollo. You know what I mean?
Rollo, that's my boy.
And
a
lot of other people.
Real talk, yeah.
You know what I mean? So talk about motivating the guys on the come up now.
Okay. That's crazy that you said that, because I just went in the studio, I want to say yesterday or the day before yesterday, with one of my buddies that a lot of y'all might know. He go by Trapping Hardo. He's from Pittsburgh.
Okay. Dope.
And finally went in with him, and he said he named his block off of me calling the Crest where I come from. So they made one of their hoods in Pittsburgh the Crest. But trapping harder, when you look at dude, you could tell he 1,000. He a real street nigga, you know what I'm saying? And he ain't just asking, he ain't doing no dick riding and just asking for no handout. And plus on top of the fact, I've been fucking with dude for a minute. So by you saying that, with all the up and coming artists, producers, you know what I'm saying, just always put in that work. You never know who the F watching you, you know what I'm saying? Like, the biggest of the big can be watching you and never know, you know what I'm saying? Just always go hard at what you do. Deliver your shit how you deliver your shit. Put that shit out, bro. Work your move, and you know, to the one that tell y'all, nah, bro, fuck them, bro. If you like it, it's good for you, because it came from you, so it's good for you, you know what I'm saying? And all that, you know what I'm saying? So with that being said, just staying 1,000 with whatever you doing in life. Just stay 1,000 with it, man, and God gonna bless you. Real talk.
Damn right. Well, speaking of other artists, is there any other upcoming artists that you looking at, you got your eyes on, or you like listening to personally?
Man, my iTunes is loaded, man.
Okay,
I ain't telling no lie, Lalaa. I probably got, if I plug my shit up right now, that bitch probably got like 7,400 songs or something like that. Like, I always, every time a new album come out or whatnot, I just grab it. No matter if I know the artist or not, I'm gonna get it, and then I'm gonna install it to my playlist, and then as I'm riding, it's gonna come in, and then I figure out if I like that artist or not, to either keep them or delete them. But lately, I've been liking all the new coming artists. They got their own way of delivering where they come from, you know what I'm saying? Like, I had my way of delivering. Hey man, I was trapping. Hey, this how I did this, how I did that. I stood at the test car, stood at the bus stop. These niggas doing the same shit, just in their own way, you know what I'm saying? So I mean, it's just, music is evolutionary. It gonna always evolve back and forth, no matter how you look at it, you know what I'm saying? No matter the artist, you can get a 50-year-old artist and he can wake up tomorrow and make a hit and be number one on radio, you know what I'm saying?
That's
so
true.
I just look at it as, you know, music is timeless, man. You just, music, if the right music hit your soul, man, you feel it, man, you know it's a go. You know it's a go.
Right. Yep. Definitely, man. Just speaking on that, and then what you had said before, just staying real, and then, staying true to yourself. Talk about dealing with adversity in this business. Like, I remember when you made that, was that the 2010 Freshman XXL list? And then
2010, yep.
Right. And a few people was upset about that. You know what I mean?
Yep.
And then right behind that, the show in New York, a few people had booed because I feel like they didn't understand.
They brought me to a fucking
Wu-Tang
show. So the crowd was all backpack. You gonna bring Trapping there, OJ the Juiceman, to a goddamn real deal lyricist. These folk here for lyrics. They don't care nothing about no booming and bunking. They don't care nothing about you done made to try to say, hey, nah, these folk on lyrics. So on top of the fact of them bringing me out today, it would have been cool if probably Wu-Tang them had no went on, and Jadakiss came out, brought me out to who's real, who's not. You know what I'm saying? Then I might have maybe try to say, hey, but
salute Jadakiss.
It was all presented wrong, and I don't fault New York. It was just, I looked at it as a backpacking crowd.
Got you.
And that's exactly what it was. It wasn't no trap, like, not probably one person in the audience sold anything to get money.
Right. So, you couldn't relate.
Yeah, nah.
For sure.
Yeah, so, but hey, man, I chalked that up as a lot. And then I think we was at, where we was at? We was at BB King's, a good big spot.
Or maybe House of Blues, maybe?
It was
one of them. Okay.
It was one of them. I was mad as a bitch, though.
Yeah.
I was like, bro, how they don't like this trap shit? But as years went by, I had to figure, hey, man, OJ the Juiceman, Wu-Tang, bro, you can't compare to that shit. You know,
it's two different things.
It's two whole fucking worlds. Like, you way under their radar on that kind of level. You know what I'm saying? So I just chopped it up as that, man.
Respect. And I feel like, over the years, man, like, you've become this household name.
True.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you a real life walking legend.
Man,
you know what I'm saying? Like, real shit. So it's like you got to go through those moments, because back then, I don't know if you maybe felt like that was even happening, or that was, you was going to become a household name, or.
Nah, I was just doing it to really get out the hood and have fun, rapping about the shit I done did growing up.
Right.
That's that, and then riding my box Chevy, and I get to play my own music. So,
right.
that, you know what I'm saying? That's how I really was going forward. And then when it blew out the water, it just went to a whole nother level. I got, it come with the industry. You gonna get backstabbed.
Of
You gonna
course.
get stole from. You know what I'm saying? You live, you learn, move on. You know what
For
I'm
sure.
saying? And that's exactly what happened. So fuck it.
Definitely. When did you realize though that you was OJ the Juiceman, like in the sense where you were this household name? When did it hit you?
I don't know, man, cause that's hard to say. Cause my dumb ass, I went back to Tesco and everything after I had done made. I want to say I made it in 07, 08. My dumb ass go back to Tesco. 12, 13, 14. No, 12. Leave for a year. Come back at the end of 13. Did the whole 14. And then realize, like, bruh, how in the hell you gonna be OJ the Juiceman, motherfucker? You don't have something. R. Kelly. You stand at Tesco. A motherfucker at the red light see you. You see them. You ain't thinking nothing of it, but they peep that you OJ the Juiceman, but you just sitting in your neighborhood, whoop de whoop, and they just get to shooting at you. How could you avoid that? Or either come and say, I'm sitting at the store, nigga pull up, he want a picture, and he fuck around, pull his fire, and try to rob me.
Oh shit.
How they gonna go? How they gonna play out? So I'm like, man, let me just, you know what I'm saying? Because I could be a statistic easily.
Right.
And then, yeah, motherfucker gonna be mad. Yeah, niggas gonna laugh. And, boy, that dumb ass nigga go back up there for anyway. Whoop, whoop. But not knowing that was just something I love to do. So I went back to my fucking roots. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I sat at home all the time trying to be the rapper. Whoop, whoop. I was comfortable with it, but it wasn't really what I was really liking. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I went back to what I liked it. And not knowing really the outcome, because I'm thinking I'm in my hood, hey man, goddamn whoop de whoop, but man, shit happens.
Right.
So you know what
Real
I'm saying,
quick,
and it's
too.
hard to avoid kind of stuff like that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Especially if the other person is on something real foul and you just a regular normal person.
Right, man. That's real shit. That's real. So as far as moving forward now, just being independent, what's some tips that you can give other artists that are independent and maybe struggling to, realize their position they in and that they do got to make sure they keep their nose clean and, stay out the way.
And when you're independent, resurface that money, invest in yourself. I mean, if you got a partner that's gonna help invest, you know what I'm saying, that's cool. Do the right thing. If y'all gonna do it out handshake, do it out of love. But that little shit only goes so far. So really put it down on paperwork. Do at the end of the day, everybody eat, nobody gets played. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
When you independent, you really got to stand these folk face, and that's what I've been realizing that I've been missing on. Like, yeah, they say I'm an old rapper, but there's a lot of folk that still like me, but I don't stand they face enough to where they'll go and just wake up in the morning, let me go download this new Juice, you know what I'm saying? Oh, Juice got some shit coming up in 30 days. I have to keep putting it in these folks' face because of the fact I have no machine behind me to put it in your face for me, you know what I'm saying? So being independent, you got to go, maybe if the record company going 100 times hard, you're going to have to probably go 1,000 times harder.
True.
You know what I'm saying? It's going to independent wide, but there's money in it depending on how you go about your independency, you know what I'm saying? If you're doing them 80-20s, them 70-30s, or the 100%, you know what I'm saying? It's all about how you orchestrate your shit to go for you, you know what I'm saying?
Thanks.
But it's a good way for independence, especially in the long haul, because if you do build that momentum up for that independent artist or label, and then you do go and get a situation for that, they can't do nothing but give you what you asking, because you don't establish your shit without a helping hand from them already.
Facts. Real shit. You've been doing the independent thing for a minute. You know what I mean? What's some differences that you notice from from now, just like an internet era versus before when y'all was doing it out the trunk?
Man, out the trunk, I was fucking going to every fucking state doing.
Yeah.
I was hype man for Gucci at all his shows, but I make sure I take at least 25 to 5,000 CDs. I was going through the crowd, making sure everybody had one. I don't give a damn. Yeah, throw it down when I walk out.
Right.
Just know in my head, your ass got it in your
Facts,
hand.
for
you know
sure.
What I'm saying? Versus now, CDs don't exist. Back then, wasn't no Instagram. Niggas was working MySpace.
Right,
You know
right, yeah.
Damn, boy, if we had Instagram back then, oh my God. But other than that, it changed, but it also helped change for the better to help solidify that artist because them social media sites do help. They
Definitely.
do help. They do fucking help. They help
Definitely.
get you known.
For sure. What's one thing about OJ that the general public would know?
One thing about OJ that the general public wouldn't know. I don't drink liquor.
Really?
Yeah, man. I had to stop because of the diabetes, man. The liquor had the sweet in it, so it just shoot my sugar up, and I had to stick 2-3 times a day, man.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I try to avoid the liquor. I drank the beer though.
For sure. Shout out to Coke.
Yeah, Coke 45.
Damn right.
Man.
Damn right. Respect. So OJ, man, you know the name of the show is called The Progress Report, man.
Progress Report,
you know,
motherfucker.
we talk about going up, progression,
101.
being better. You know, the today versus the past and all that good shit. So what does the word progress mean to OJ?
The word progress means to me, you're taking a foot towards bettering your life in the situation that you're trying to get out of. Progress means you're trying to go forward and not backwards. Progress means you're trying to achieve something, not achieve it. That's how I look at it.
Real shit.
Real talk.
Definitely, man. What you got coming up next, man? I know you said you got a project coming up soon with us.
Yeah, man. I'm going to do that. I don't know. I'm probably do it as a tape, and then I'm going to get into probably like an album mid summertime when one of my cars get ready so I can put that motherfucker in the video. And then I need to do more on video side.
Yes, sir.
I need more video. So hopefully 2020, the Lord bless me to keep waking up in the morning. Y'all will be seeing more videos from OJ the Juiceman. Sorry for the lacking, but you know how it is when you're a street nigga, man.
Respect, man. Again, man, I appreciate you as always,
Thank
man.
you, Lalaa,
for sure. We're going to keep this shit coming, man. It's the Progress Report. We out. You dig?